Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon, dear students. I'm sure that you all are fine with the grace of Almighty. This is Mr. Muhammad Khalid, and you are learning technical and business writing. Dear students, it is week 14, lessons 27 and 28, and our today's discussion is proposal report writing. Dear students, in this discussion, we'll cover the following main points: definition of the proposal, scope of proposal writing, features of proposal report, types of proposal report, guidelines how to prepare a proposal report evaluation, and the best practices to write an effective proposal report. Dear students, in the previous week 13, we learned about the recommendation report. That a recommendation report is the set of expert opinion and suggestions about doing some project or to be stopped from some project. Clear? And we also learned that recommendation report is the basic report from which some action is promoted and the companies decide to start a new opening, to launch a new application, to initiate a new business whatsoever. That report is the basic. The basic objective of the recommendation report is to analyze the benefits and disadvantage of the very project and to convince someone to do it. Clear? We did two examples. For example, people who want to take admission. Clear? Second, investment. For example, someone is interested in investing his capital or her capital into some suitable project. Clear? And they have different schemes in their mind, but when they discuss and someone told the other person that you better invest in a commercial building, build a plaza or shop or a market. Clear? A proposal, a recommendation report convinced the person. It is a counsel, एक मशवरा था, which was highly analytical. But now, once a person is convinced to do a project, the next step is the practical implementation of that project. For example, a person agreed, yes, I'll build a plaza. Now, the building of a plaza or a building of a shop or building of a laboratory or starting of any business is not simply accepting. The practical steps to build a plaza, to build a shop, to start a software house, and analyzing that what would be the type of that organization, how investment partners, policies, management styles, assets, okay, target client, this all the analysis which is required to execute some business is called proposal. कि जब हम किसी काम करने का फैसला कर लेते हैं और हम उसके अंदर उसको पूरा प्लान करते हैं कि ये हमारा मकसद है, ये हमारा डिपार्टमेंट होगा, इसका ये मैनेजमेंट स्टाइल होगा, इसके अंदर जो है वो ये बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर्स होगा, इस बंदे की ये रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज होंगी, यहाँ से इनकम आएगी, ये हमारी पॉलिसीज होंगी. मीन all that management and legal requirements, when we put together in a paper and then later on we work accordingly, is called proposal. Okay, let's read the definition of the proposal and then I'll define it. Proposal report is a written document that wants to convince the reader to take a specific action. But remember this, the students, a proposal report is the next step, is the development of the recommendation report. Once a problem is identified and solution is recommended, okay, and then the next step is to practically develop. Clear? Second, in a basic form, a proposal is a document that aims to convince the reader to implement a proposed plan or authorize a proposed project. In simplest words, proposal is a written offer that is written for another person, for the client, to convince him to start a business or to become a partner. Clear? The students, proposal writing is considered the backbone of the business, especially in the democratic advanced economies like America, France, Germany. The companies have to compete with the other companies to take business. Clear? For example, uh, like for example, in Pakistan, motorways is a project. Okay, a metro station is a project. Orange trains projects, and maybe somewhere dams are the mega project. They are the millions, billion rupees project, and the companies always want these projects because these projects change their destiny. Okay, how can these companies able to get these projects? There is a procedure set. The procedure is that the project is proposed, okay, and a recommendation report is made, proposed and recommended. When the recommendation is accepted, then the public department of Pakistan is asked to, or the public departments, public works department, be it is Pakistan, be it is Bangladesh, be maybe in India or everywhere that in the government machinery, public works department makes the feasibility. For example, they want to build a metro like in Rawalpindi, in Lahore, Karachi, Multan. Fine. So they will write the quotation that the government of Pakistan is hereby announcing a mega project of the 50 billion rupees of named uh, metro. Clear. The said project is the proposed project is 30 kilometers long. Okay, and the worth is this, and these are the specifications, this and that. Clear? They write all these things and they publish it into the newspaper. The other day, the companies, when they watch this project, obviously, and then they call the meeting and then they try 100% to gain that contract. And the first thing that is required, that give a proposal, purchase offer, that is called tender, that is called uh, bid offer. Okay, then the companies whosoever are working in the construction field, they sit together, their top management. Clear? And every company gives the offer. अब हर कंपनी अपना रेट, काम का तरीका, work than everything they mention. मकसद क्या होता है कि ये प्रोजेक्ट उन्हें मिल जाए, and that writing is called proposal. Clear? In the Western world, the experts first read out the proposal, purchase offer or bid offer or whatsoever. They analyze all this. Okay, once they are convinced with the rates and working style or company's capabilities or their quality of work and commitment, then they ask the said company to come and give presentation. तो फिर वो oral presentation देते हैं उसकी. Okay, in that presentation, the expert or the authorities of the department sit as a client. They ask different questions live from the expert of the company, and if they succeed to convince them timely, then they both hold a meeting, negotiate, and after this negotiation, terms and conditions are settled down, and the final document is called agreement. उनके दरमियान में फिर क्या होता है, एक मुआहदा हो जाता है जिसके तहत they hand over them. Okay, that agreement, if is enforced by law, is called contract. फिर उनका आपस में क्या हो जाता है, contract हो जाता है, and now both the companies are intertwined, chained. अब वो एक दूसरे के साथ क्या हो जाते हैं, chain हो जाते हैं. Clear? And they are, both the parties are hold responsible to perform their part. कंपनी ने काम करने वालों ने काम करके देना है, कंपनी ने उनके बिल पे करने हैं, and this is how the work is done. Clear? Therefore, proposal is considered to be the backbone because it is a practical solution of the technical problem. For example, our organization wants to build a new computer lab and they need the services of some digital company. Okay, and they invite 3, 4 or 5 digital companies in the city. Okay, every company visits the place, reads the requirement, and then accordingly they give their plan. Okay, they give their rates, they tell their standard, they also talk about the facilities or concessions what a company can offer. They also will talk about special services in case they succeed the clear. This is called proposal. Clear? And then proposal writing becomes a very important document because it is the key that opens the business, especially where the companies work on the merit. Apart from most of the public sector organizations or the fashion in the subcontinent where influence is made on the public projects or by other ways. They are the common questions students often worry about. Okay, if the proposal is the main report, so why the people pressurize or there is the many other things? They are not our need. हमारा मकसद है बेटा एक रिपोर्ट को पढ़ना. Clear? They are the questions other than our scope. Fine. And students should not be confused about the proposal. For example, the marriage proposal, that is simply an offer. Clear? Our proposal means the business proposal which to do some project. Students, we should move towards the next point. Most companies rely on effective proposal report writing to ensure the success of their operations and the acquisition of the new contracts. Obviously, that companies have established a full-length writing department, in which the position of the proposal writer is exclusive. And you also have seen when you search out for job opportunities or vacancies in the writing arena, you find a vacancy often a competent proposal writer is required for an NGO to collect the raise funding about the child care project in subcontinent to or in a specific area. Fine. So they are also actually NGOs, they need to raise the funds, collect the fund from various organization, and literally they utilize it for the public. Fine. So this is the definition of the proposal. It is the importance of the proposal writing. I'm sure that you have learned that first the project is recommended in and analyzed. Later on, once a party agrees on specific solution, then the practical plan is called proposal, clear, in which every detail is discussed, and that is the complete plan of action to execute practically a project. Thank you very much.